DeRozan to win it! Goal! DeRozan, pump fake for the win. Got it again!
Good job of finding him.
Yep. Oh, what a move by DeRozan.
Oh, stop it.
Still working. Pump fake, flipped it up. Got it!
Kobe.
Accelerates, kicks to a cutter. DeRozan! Back in for Boston. Grant Williams watching DeRozan, who sizes him up.
Oh, too easy.
And Levine. Good backdoor DeRozan from Levine, and a beautiful.
More.
Now active hands lead to a run. There it is for you.
That's what I'm talking.
Flagged it down. Strip by ball.
We got numbers.
DeRozan all the way.
Oh, wow.
She got a thing for Chanel vintage that dropped before she could speak English. Do you love me or love seeking attention?
What's up, YouTube? Just run back and visit another big body banger. Today we come to show you a 22 video. Now, first things first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 4K. Now I'm saying today I'm building a little connection with this Demar Derozan next gen build video. Yes, sir. This was requested for current gen, so I thought I'd do it next gen as well. And you know, I always do my current gen builds next gen eventually. So yeah, and you know, I've been posting every day. So sub up. You know, we're on the road to 4K. We just hit 3,100. You know, so we only need 900 more. So just keep on subbing, keep subscribing, keep doing what you gotta do. You know, with this build, I had a good time. Honestly, like, okay, so hear me out. The next gen builds, right? I'm going crazy on them, dog. I'm going crazy on them, man. Like the builds are accurate every day. That's what I said, accurate. I did say that, but no cap. You know, you're gonna see that this is Demar Derozan to a T. I got everything down, and obviously we know right now he's struggling a little bit in that series against the Bucks, but it's a little bit expected. You know, we all expected the Bulls to not go that far, especially once they lost Lonzo, you know, and lost more defense than what they already had to begin with. So it's like, but you know, without further ado, let's get right into the attributes that I use for this build. So as you see, Demar Derozan, small forward, number 11. You want to make him 6'6" because Demar Derozan is 6'6", and you want his weight to be 220 pounds with his 6'11" wingspan. Solid, you know, build. Now, for the attributes, you know, the reason why I, you know, did the spread all like this is so that I could get the contact dunks and, you know, good enough mid-range shooting. You're gonna see my three-point shooting is gonna be as high as my mid-range shooting, because hear me out, it's Demar Derozan, you know, but still you're gonna be able to have elite contact dunk packages. You see right there, just off of the 92 driving dunk alone, you know, your vertical is gonna have to be in the 80s to make sure you have the elite contact dunk packages. But what's crazy about this build is that the mid-range game is just OD, what you're gonna see, and the post-scoring game for a small forward is OD. As we know, Demar Derozan is pretty masterful in the post. You know, you can really score and finish that lay in the post. He can finish the post phase, post spins, and I think that's where he definitely does shine, scoring at most times. But what you're gonna see, as I was saying, is that mid-range is maxed out, you know, at the 90, and it's like, you know, you're gonna have that consistent clip from the midi. You know, you're gonna be able to pull up from everywhere. And then for the ball handling, obviously you'll have the pro dribble move, so you'll be able to dribble, play make, all that good stuff, because Demar Derozan is obviously an underrated playmaker. We saw when he was on the Spurs, he was playmaking for them crazy. He was definitely their primary ball handler, and you saw the offense ran through him when he was with the Spurs. Now, the one weakness of this build is the defense, because it's Demar Derozan. We don't expect it to have too much defense, but it can play, you know, perimeter defense. It's just that interior defense is going to get babied, you know, and the blocking and stuff, but it still will be able to rebound and, you know, play perimeter defense. So you need other people to like help it out. But the offensive star power with this build is ridiculous, is all I'm going to say. Now, you see right here, I go with the pull-up precision and negative impact for him, because I feel like those are the best for him. But you could also do a finishing takeover if you want it, or a post-scoring takeover. But it's all up to you at the end of the day. Now, as you see in the shades of, like I said, I am getting better and better with these builds day in and day out. What does it say? Demar Derozan. You already know that in current gen, I have all of it mapped out. Like, I am the builder. I'm the build in current gen. Now for next gen, I'm becoming the build as well, bro. Cause like I'm going crazy. You know, the shades of, whenever you get the right shades of, is very satisfying. You saw right there, I got Demar Derozan, so I was going crazy. I don't know how to do. You know, I had a little celebration in that room when I was. That ain't sound right, but you know what I mean. I had a little celebration when I saw the shades of, and it said Demar Derozan. You know what I mean. I was going crazy. But yeah, as you see right here, you're gonna see in the gameplay that the pull-up mid ranges are insane with this build. Like, literally, I was taking contested mid-ranges all gameplay. Well, not all, but you feel me. The dribbling was also OD. Like, I could get to my spots whenever I wanted to. The quickness, the quick first step. Like, it's so underrated how amazing the build system in the next gen is, because it gives you so much freedom to make accurate builds. Like, you know, in current gen, I wouldn't be able to make him 6'6". I even think that in current gen, he's like 6'5" instead of 6'6" to compensate for like the attributes lost when you make him taller. So that's what I'm saying. It allows you to make more realistic builds and have more freedom, so I don't have to, like, you know, cap on certain attributes. You know, I was able to make him 6'6". I was able to have his weight a good, you know, amount, so he wasn't too weak but was still fast enough, and still had maintain a mid-range and contact dunks. But obviously I had to trade off a good amount of defense for that. And you see right there, I jumped from the free throw line. I am not Michael Jordan. I'm Demar Derozan, jumping from the free throw line with the dunk. So that should tell you all you need to know, is that this is like a mixture of current day Demar Derozan and like young Raptors Demar Derozan, where he was in a dunk contest, you know, just crazy athletic, doing what he had to do. Now, obviously, you know, we see in the series he isn't playing the best, as I said at the start of this, you know, the video. But we all know who Demar Derozan is. We all know the closer that he is. We all know how clutch he is. We all know this and how hot he can be. That didn't sound right, but you know what I mean, how on fire he can become. That still didn't sound right, but still, you get what I'm talking about. But so at the end of the day, like, I'm hoping that Bulls team does work out once Lonzo is healthy, because I know that it's hurting them. And especially in this playoff series, it's different. You know, the Bulls haven't been in the playoffs in a while, so obviously they're going up against the reigning, you know, champions. So they're not expected to win by any means. You know, they don't have the same experience to really go through it. But maybe next year, if they can maintain the same squad, I feel like they have a very good run to go deep. You know, they just had, because this was their year. This was their year to build chemistry. They're not like the Warriors where they can just bring Kevin Durant and, okay, now we're going to win 2 finals. You know, they're the Bulls. They're new. You know, they're fresh. They have to build that chemistry, and this was their year to build the chemistry. So next year, I'm excited to see where it goes and where it takes them, because, like, if y'all don't notice, the Bulls were my favorite team. You know, the Bulls were my favorite team. And also, this hezzy that I just hit the defender with was ridiculous. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We are on the road to 4K. Thank y'all so much for 3K. I'm out. Enjoy this replay. Peace.